Hello my beautiful friend and welcome back to another video. So, Silksong, you probably heard of the game. And this is it. As of recording this right now, it is on 87% and you can see I switched the all reviews back again because there is luckily an option on Steam to put this back to the, let's just say, regular version, the typical version that we know of, so we can see everything. For a glance, this is still the best because as much as I like the old reviews, the new review system, this one is still better, and the new one is still available. But yeah, 87%, and something happened yesterday. Let me just show you what happened. This is by Pirate Nation on Twitter. You know me, I don't use Twitter. I just found this basically out in the wilds and was linked to here. Steam, PSN, and Nintendo eShop are currently down due to Silksong launch. Yeah, because a lot of people waited for it. And we have here an article by The Gamer written by George Foster, published yesterday. Hollow Knight Silksong is such a big deal that it's broken Steam, Nintendo, and PlayStation. So, Hollow Knight Silksong has finally launched after nearly 7 years of waiting, but it's such a big deal that it actually managed to momentarily break Steam for everybody. Oh, and a lot of other indie devs just pushed the release of their game back so they don't collide with Silksong. Totally understandable. For the past 6 years, Hollow Knight fans have been through the absolute ringer, since what was originally going to just be an expansion for Hollow Knight was announced back in 2019. Team Cherry has been basically silent about the game, leaving fans wondering when the heck it was releasing after so many years of waiting. Well, today, September 4th, marks the end of the long waits. The Silk posting and the endless clown costumes as Hollow Knight Silksong is finally upon us. In fact, as of time of writing, Silksong has just gone live on all storefronts, and it's already making as massive an impact as you'd expect. Just not in the right way. I think this is the right way. Hollow Knight Silksong is so big that it crashed Steam. Before Silksong went live earlier yesterday, it had over 100,000 people just sitting watching it on Twitch and getting ready for launch, which is wild. This is so fantastic. I'm so happy for Team Cherry. That should have told us how big a deal Silksong was going to be, but things got even more interesting as we finally reached 3 p.m., the time that Silksong was supposed to go live, in the UK at least, so in Germany 4 p.m. Up until a few minutes ago, Steam was completely inaccessible for most people and showing an error message that across the whole storefront. Down Detector showed a high spike in reports as soon as Silksong launched, and there were tons of complaints across Twitter that Steam wasn't working for people. Note, it's not just Steam that's having issues, as there are reports of both the Nintendo eShop and PlayStation Store being down at the same time as well. Even Xbox seems to be having issues, although it's the most stable so far. Well, that might that Silksong or Hollow Knight is just a little bit more popular on the other platforms, especially with Steam, with the Steam Deck, and the Switch, of course, because it's a incredibly fantastic handheld game. And I honestly don't know why on PlayStation, because the handheld version for the PS5 is not as popular. But yeah, while there's a chance it's not related to Silksong, the timing is spot on, so it's almost definitely the result of hundreds of thousands of fans trying to buy the game at once. As of the time of writing, Steam is currently back up and working, with SteamDB showing that over 40,000 players have finally started to get access to the game. So, we are going to look at this, because, of course, SteamDB is updated. This is it. This was the release with 111,830 people. This has been for about an hour. Oh my god, only 43 people in an hour were able to buy the game and play it. And wait, what is this? 17 o'clock UTC. This has pumped up enormously, almost 4 times the players. I'm not going to say the number again, but the all-time peak 41 minutes ago, 562,814 people have played this game. Holy crap. Again, I'm so happy for Team Cherry. They really deserve this. Hollow Knight was incredible. I myself haven't played it. I watched a very good friend of mine play it, and it's great. It's such a good game. But yeah, it did things to all those storefronts. The thing here is also, it's not only that the game has been released yesterday. Of course, everything I'm going to talk about is about Silksong. It's also the price tag. It's 1950 euros and or your regional equivalent. I would say it's probably just 20 bucks all around. Probably. I love this. This is such a good price point. And Hollow Knight itself is 1750, I think. Where can we go to Hollow Knight? Hollow Knight. Oh no, it's even less. Yes, it's on my wish list. Again, I haven't played it myself. I just watched a friend. Basically, it's 15 euros. Yeah, that's not much for such an incredible game. The other thing here is, it probably crashed everywhere because there was no pre-ordering. They just released the game, you had to buy it in that instant, and that probably was a little bit too much. With pre-ordering, that might have looked a little bit different. I already saw a post on, I forgot, X, that someone said GTA 6 is going to do the same next year. I think not, because they're just going to do the pre-order thingy, and then there are people who are just going to buy a key on another site and then use it on Steam. That is probably going to happen. And not all just on Steam, but also on the other platforms as well. So let's look at the reviews. Again, you can still do all the language breakdowns. Simplified Chinese, mixed 51%. Russian 94%. Spanish 98%. Portuguese in Brazil 98%. Latin America 99%. Holy crap. 87% in Korea, the French 96%, see 5 more languages. Turkish 96%, interesting. German, what do we say? 94%, okay. Traditional Chinese 87, Polish 96, Italian 97. What was this? The Turkish people are a little bit more positive than us Germans. Interesting. But yeah, again, this is still available. The thing here with this is the one that I'm not going to read everything here. I read a little bit of it. This recommendation, it's basically still a recommendation. There is constructive criticism here, and I really like that one. I haven't read everything. It's just way too long. This is just about the two currency system that is a little bit imbalanced and that it needs to tweaked a little bit, because in the game you get nothing for free and you have to farm a lot to get the certain currency to buy things, which is totally understandable. And the thing why I haven't read it is, well, obviously it's too long, and hit word limit didn't know that exists. I didn't know either. I'm still not allowed to laugh. Fuck. Shit. Even with painkillers, it's just still too much. But yeah, I really am happy for Team Cherry and what they achieved here. Again, the combined all reviews, 87%, still incredibly well. Really awesome. But yeah, Silksong. I'm at a loss for words. Again, this is a great thing. Indie games are having such a good time right now. Great job, Team Cherry. Great job. Let's just wait and see how the game will hold up on par with Hollow Knight. It probably needs a little bit of tweaking here and there, and then it will also go up to overwhelmingly positive. I myself, I'm very positive about that. But yeah, what are your thoughts on all of this? Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I'm keen to know what you have to say. And while you're here, please remember to do all the things that make the dings. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more gaming news every day. And by that I of course mean like and subscribe, and if you want you can share this video with your friends. Otherwise, have a great day my friend, stay fantastic, stay hydrated. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.